Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, now that I am almost fully recovered and I am on my way of gaining my voice back, I thought I would do like a quick like a quick yap session. You guys know I like to yap. Um this is um this is one of the videos that I mentioned that would be a little bit out of place and time right now because I wanted to say or share my opinion about the You and Midsummer like event as a whole. Um there was a lot of controversy around this banner. It's I don't know. I kind of feel it was like the most hated, or at least it was the most hated since I started playing. I don't know what happened in 2024. If there was another banner that was hated or talked about or something. I'm not sure, but I did notice that this event was really kind of not liked among the fandom, and a lot of like players wanted to skip it or like they just didn't like the vibes. They didn't like the overall idea. Um, so I'm just gonna like share my opinion or like my take on the whole thing. I also like wrote just a few notes so I will not forget. It's also something that I wanted like to do after every like big event or banner, just to like after it wraps up or like towards the end, just to talk about like the event, the pros and cons, the good things, the bad things, like overall about the I really wanted to start, but this video came late because you guys know I have been a little bit sick, and now that I'm recovering and I am resting at home, I thought I would just like, it's a good chance for me to record this and also train my voice to record again and talk again. So I am ready to react to the cards that are right now pending on my list, and I am dying to go through them. Anyways, so I will just start first with initially why, like the second the trailer dropped, people were really like frustrated. We're not happy about it, and this is why. Because we have been listening to the word on the street and the rumors that this was supposed to be like a super spicy card, like the spiciest of the spiciest, like something that we have never encountered before, and some were even saying that this was gonna be spicier than Nightly Rendezvous, which is something honestly in the back of my head. I was like reading all of these like posts and stuff, and I thought, how are they even going to top this? Like, I think the reason why we haven't gotten like a spicy banner since Nightly Rendezvous, because I don't think they can even top it. Like right now, the writers and like the devs are sitting right now and they are like trying their hardest to come up with something that will top that, because that was something else. That was like on another level, and like we were hearing that this was gonna be like something like huge for me. As I have mentioned this again and again, I pull for my mains anyway, and I enjoy the like the banners and the events, whatever they are. But I am like a sucker for fluff and extreme like romantic swoon-worthy stuff. I usually like cry and tear up. It happened before. I just get really emotional. But I wouldn't have minded if it was a spicy card. But the reason like that it was like immediately complained about the second it dropped, I think, in my opinion, was the expectations that we had due to like literally rumors, which even though that I try my hardest to avoid, I still see them here and there. I was excited for it anyway, because I am always excited for something new, even though I am dying for a break. Like I hope Infold gives us a break right now, because every time I think about what's going to happen like in the next few months, it really triggers my anxiety, so I will not think about it right now so I can actually continue recording. Anyway, I think that's why, like, when it dropped, people were not happy because they were expecting something else, which actually gives us something to like learn, is that not everything that we hear is going to be correct, right? And also to set our expectations correctly, because I think last year during the same time Misty Invasion dropped, it was kind of a spicy banner. I didn't watch the cards yet because I am hoping for a rerun so I can pull for the guys so I can actually react to those and enjoy them. I didn't like watch any recordings of this online or anything. I know it was the first spicy banner. I don't know how spicy it is, but I know it is like commonly spoken about as like super spicy, especially like with Zayn and Silas. I know these were like definitely a surprise to the girlies out there. So I know that the like those who are really unhappy, I understand where they're coming from, especially if you are like most Otome games really focus on the spice, which makes sense. But we all know that love and depression mostly has like drama and angst. Like, look at the main story. How many times they broke our hearts? Look at the myth, guys. Like, oh my god. So I think it's just that we need to set our expectations correctly, and just not everything that is shared everywhere is going to be correct. I am sure of this now. I do really like support having like some sort of like a roadmap just to know what's coming and when. Just even an estimate time, like when, because right now I am sitting right here and I am again freaking out about how the rest of the month is gonna turn out or what's gonna happen in October and November. But I mostly honestly avoid like actual real spoilers or rumors of what's coming, because I just like to enjoy them as they come and I like to be surprised. So I think this was the main reason. This was like the main reason why like people were just really annoyed about this banner. That's one thing. And then the timing of the banner and when it dropped. So this dropped right after King of Dark Knight. And we all know that there is a huge problem around it. I know that the like the Xavier girlies are really upset about what happened with the companion, and that it like the abilities were nerfed and the companion is not as strong as they expected and it was advertised, and people were really already frustrated and unhappy about this, like when the trailer dropped or even during the whole event. People were still kind of like fuming about it, especially that we didn't receive any communication or anything, if like this was done on purpose, if this was a bug or what's going on. So I think also the timing of like the banner itself, and it didn't really help. It wasn't just like not a spicy card, but also like after what happened with KOD. So the timing also kind of contributed to the, I would say, hate towards the event. So now my take, like overall first, before like dissecting the event itself and just talking really quickly about everything in the banner, I will just be honest and plainly say that I loved this banner. I had the time of my life while watching the cards and playing them. I was like smiling like an idiot throughout all the cards, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna see this. I'm just like, oh, like this throughout all the cards. I loved them. I did enjoy them. I usually don't record like my actual gameplay like while I am going through like playing the mini game or like going through the event story, but actually I loved the event story. So I'm gonna start with like the vibe, the overall vibe of the banner and the idea. It's the summer vacation with the guys. I like it. The timing is right for me. I am a girly who likes summer. I don't like summer. I like the cold. I like it icy cold, actually. But I love the vibes itself. Like, it is the correct time. I was really excited to see them having fun on the beach. I know the cards turned out to be something completely different, but they did have their fun and their adventures, like in each card, which I'm gonna talk about like separately really quickly. But the overall vibe was just right. The timing was right. We are technically, or at least where I live, in Egypt, it is the middle of summer. And it is the time where we actually do travel to the beach. So the timing for me was on point. I was looking forward to it when I saw the trailer. I actually got really excited and I wanted to see it. So I'm just gonna talk really quickly about the minigame. For me, the minigame was so. It wasn't my favorite. I did not hate it. It was okay for me. I don't like my opinion is like I would give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't difficult to go through, which is important for me because the one that we had with the blue blues, I don't know if that's how we pronounce it, right? Blue blues, right? That we had in the summer, the one that we had to like go ahead and do that, like can move around really quickly with our fingers and stuff. It was really difficult. I hated that minigame. I wasn't like creating content like during the event that time, but I hated that minigame. I didn't like it. I liked the other spring one, which was really relaxing, and I am begging in full to bring this one back. The one where we like have like little flowers in the glass and the sound of the clicking of the glass, and then we create like other types of flowers. That was amazing. That was one of my absolute favorite mini games, and I hope they just bring this back permanently. This is something that that would really help with my anxiety. It would actually really help me relax. I would love something like this. So the mini game was it was okay for me. It was a so-so. Now the outfits. I'm gonna speak real quickly about the outfits for MC. I loved them. And I already got 3 of them for my like mains, like for Silas, Zane, and Caleb's. You guys will be surprised that my favorite ones were Zane's, Caleb's, and Raphael's. I didn't buy Raphael's yet, but I think I'm gonna get it because I really like it. I think it looks amazing. The outfits for I don't know, like I also did see a lot of people complaining about MC's outfits. I have no idea why. I think these were super cute. I know, like usually, like I like the outfit for Silas's as well. It's kind of like the mafia princess thingy. It's like I don't think it kind of fits the beach theme, but it does look really cute, and it fits like the Silas relationship, like the whole mafia thing. So I liked it. But my favorite, and I know everyone hated Caleb's. I have no idea why. It's so unique. I loved the colors. It's so much like it fits Caleb. I don't know how, but I loved it. And actually I got it first, even before Silas's. I loved like most of them. Like probably my least favorite was Xavier's because it felt like a 2-piece dress. It wasn't like something that anyone would wear to a beach, or I'm not sure. But I didn't really like it that much. It was definitely my least favorite. And then I liked the other 4, like I really liked them, and I got 3 out of them, and I will buy Raphael's as well. I'm saving my purple diamonds for something that I'm not sure of, because I don't know what's coming, right? We're not 100% sure. So, but I'm definitely gonna get Raphael's. And then the outfits for the guys. Okay, fine. They're not the best. I know they could have done better. Honestly, since Nightly Rendezvous, I think the devs haven't been giving a lot of thought into the guys' outfits. It's usually like just one theme, and all of them like they wear the same thing. It's just slight differences to kind of like just give an idea like about the character or something. But I think even the spring ones were kind of nice. They were good. I have no complaints. Actually, I don't like the spring ones, but the Nightly Rendezvous one was really cool and creative. Each one had like its own thing, and then the rank one was really different than the outfit that you got, which was actually a plus because you get like an open shirt thing. It was really hot. It was really creative. It was nice. It really did fit the vibes. For the spring, I also did kind of like the R1. It was kind of like a different color, but it was definitely different than the original one. I didn't care much for the rank one for the guys in the UN Midsummer banner, honestly. I did get Silas's because he likes to rank himself up. I don't know. But I think, yes, the devs could have given more thought and time into like the outfits. Maybe they don't have to all wear the same thing. They could wear, even if they wanted all of them to wear shorts. I know this is like mostly fan service, and since we've just got the sleep with him feature not long ago, and not everyone can afford the towel thingy, this could also help in the sleep with him feature. So it's more like fan service, I think, but they definitely could have done better with the guys' outfits. They did give kind of like a different summary like outfit in the lunar shop. I know not everyone have enough like of the yellow shards thingy to buy it. I do have enough. I did not buy it yet because I'm also saving these shards for something that I would want more. So I would say that the outfits would definitely they could have done better with the outfits. I also had the same opinion about the wedding banner outfits because I think they could have distinguished the these suits a little bit more. Like each love interest could have had a completely different thing. They just need to like spin because they're not giving themselves time because we keep getting a banner after banner. They have no time to design clothes for the guys. They need a break for themselves and for us. We'll have some time to breathe and save up, and they will have more time to design better clothes. I never actually have complaints about MC's outfits though. So far I like the ones in the chocolate shops. I like the ones given in the events like for free. I like the ones that we buy. So far I think they slay with the MC's outfits. At least since I started. I am dying to have MC's outfits from Nightly Rendezvous though. It's a topic for a different like video, but if we had those, I would buy them without thinking for all the guys. Like, yeah. So, yeah, moving away, like I understand why people didn't like the outfits for the guys. That's fine, that's cool, I agree. Okay, so now moving on to the event story. The event story, honestly, I don't know why people hated it. I loved the idea of Birdie raising him, feeding him. The one that I liked most, honestly, was Silas's. Like, it was so cute. It was so funny. Like, having Mephisto there as, like, a main character, like a big brother to Birdie, raising, like, Birdie, fighting the seagulls together. That was really creative and sweet. It was really cute. I don't know why people didn't, like, enjoy the main, like, event story. I loved it. And my favorite was definitely Silas. I did go through all of them, and I enjoyed all of them, but I think my favorite is 100% Silas's, and then the others, like, they're kind of tying. I also enjoyed Caleb's very much, and then the others, like, come in, but the event story was actually really, really nice, and Silas's was creative and nice. Having Mephisto there was freaking, like, hilarious. I loved it. And then the cards, I've already reacted to each one, so, but really quickly, guys, the cards were actually amazing. when it comes to the animation, they have come so far. Some of the best animation, like in Love and Deepspace, I have seen in these cards. Like the kindled moments, especially like Zane's, like with the waves and the movement, pretty smooth, lovely. With Caleb, like how they were flying, it was actually really it was so good. The animation was top notch for me. And we got 2 different kindled. The last time we had this was in Catch 22. It was like a completely different ending though. It wasn't just like a different kindled. It was a different ending. So this was also nice to have like a different outcome to different choices that you make, I think. And I actually hope they adopt this more into all the future banners, because this is kind of like the whole idea. Like, we need to have like to make different choices to get different outcomes. I would love to see this more. Again, they need to take their time so we can have like more of these. I like it. I think it was good that we had a couple of kindled. I loved all the kindles. I can't really choose like a favorite card. I think it might be Caleb and Silas that might tie. And then Xavier's and Raphael and Zayn. I like all of them. I don't think I can even have a favorite, guys. And I mean 3 guys. And I think all 5 cards were freaking amazing. And the big surprise was actually Xavier's card. It was absolutely emotional, filled with allure and a lot of background on Xavier's like background and backtrackers. It was actually really nice and emotional. I loved it. I cried like twice during that card. I honestly enjoyed it. It showed another side of Xavier. He made me laugh. He made me cry. That guy is awesome. The same for Zayn, by the way. We had a little bit of like a background about his past days in college. It was actually really nice. And also really emotional and of course swoon-worthy, because that's Zayn. Silas's was it was so funny and fun. I was grinning like crazy during the whole thing. It was one of the sweetest like Silas cards. It was just too sweet. It was too sweet, like it was like filled with sweetness. I loved it. And then Raphael also, we had a little bit of like a throwback to other events in Raphael and MC's like journey. Actually other events and different other cards was clearly mentioned, which was kind of really nice, because it kind of confirms the timeline, which is a little bit confusing even to me right now. I'm still trying to figure out, but we do know that the beach banner definitely happened after the wedding thing. It was mentioned in more than one card. And then Caleb's. Oh my gosh. Caleb's card was something else. It was on a different level. It showed us the side of Caleb that made me main him. I am a fan of the yandere trope. I like the side of him. I love it. And it was shown here. That cave like sequence lives in my mind like rent-free. Like when I close my eyes, I just like think about it. It's like, it was a very awesome scene, that cave one. It was actually kind of like, because that was a spicy scene in my opinion. It was nice. It was really good. Like, go ahead and play that card. It's amazing. So all of the cards actually had pretty special moments. All of them were pretty unique. I would never at any point say that these cards were not well thought, because I think the stories in each and every card was actually really, really, really good. Now I think I will just come to the end of the discussion with why people were saying this event was really super expensive and everything was paywalled. So we know that the Qi Festival, right? Which is the Chinese Valentine's Day, was celebrated sometime on the 29th of August. So they did offer a pack of a really, really lovely, nice outfit that I didn't get a chance to buy, to be honest, for both MC and the guys. They offered two colors of that outfit, and there was a bundle for both, I think. Okay, just don't come at me, but in my currency it wasn't really that expensive. It's just that was saving my, because I am a low spender, so I was just saving this amount to buy something else, which was actually the promise. We all knew that we were gonna get a new promise, and I was 100% sure of Caleb. It was definitely his turn. I wasn't sure who was gonna be with Caleb, so I knew that I would get the promise at least the first year. I ended up, of course, getting like the heartfelt promise, the whole thing for both cards, for Silas and Caleb. So that's why I didn't get the bundle or like the outfit. But if you're interested in just one, in my currency, it wasn't expensive, but also it was really lovely. It was like a traditional Chinese one. Honestly, I loved it. I wanted it, but for me, guys, this is an outfit. It's more like an accessory. It doesn't really affect my gameplay, or it doesn't like stop me from continuing the game. So if you can afford it, you can buy it. If you can't, it's just the fact that we can't get everything, and I do have a strong opinion about this. Because we all know that there are some girlies who spend, like, say if you have a budget of $20 per month for Love and Deepspace, you're not gonna get the same things that another girl, when like as someone who has a budget of, like, say $200 per month for like the same for Love and Deepspace. They like, whoever is gonna pay more should get something a little bit extra, right? So we cannot get everything. I'm trying to convince myself, because I do pull a lot for a lot of banners, because I do main 3, guys, and I am interested in all 5. So it's really difficult for me to stop myself. But I know that we cannot get everything, so it's an outfit. If you can afford it, you get it. If not, then it's not really a big problem. It's not like a huge problem. It's not gonna affect anything. So yeah, and then we had another thing that people didn't like, the promise rerun. Yes, I agree. Now I will not discuss this. I will not say anything because it is expensive. Technically, I paid the same thing for the first year of the promise, not the heartfelt one, the other one where you get one card, the same price for the whole thing, right? And it's the same for just the card without anything else, and it's only like, it's not even ranked. If you want to rank it, you will rank it with purple diamonds. That's paying even more. It is expensive. And honestly, yes, I know reruns are not fair in this game, but the rerun for the promise is definitely expensive. I agree with all of you. It's just that doesn't really affect my enjoyment for the game. The reason why I didn't get the rerun for Zane is because it's just an audio drama. It's fine, so that was fine for me. I'm not sure if I was gonna get it if it was like a full Memoria, because the early ones were kind of short. It is expensive, and again, I was saving up to buy the new promise. The one that I know for a fact that I will buy is the Silas promise rerun. I am missing only one promise for Silas, because I really do want to get like the whole set for like everything that is Silas. I want to like get 100% of his stuff, so I know for a fact I'm gonna get the promise rerun for Silas. But other than this, I don't think I would be buying any promise reruns. It is expensive. I agree with everyone who says that it's not fair and it is expensive. It's a joke. They could have done better with this, 100%. They could have done a better deal. At least they could have offered the whole thing for the whole promise, right? If you think about it, it is technically like the same. Anyway, it's something that you buy, so it's not gonna be unfair for the old players, you know. because you pay the same amount, you get the same thing. But why, like, pay, I don't know, triple for just a card? That's not fair. Definitely, the promissory run was expensive. The last thing they offered, and I also saw people kind of complaining about it. Well, that was the the small promise pack that offers like 10 pulls, I think. And the one of MC's outfit. One of MC's outfits. People complained about this during the UN Midsummer, but when this was actually offered in the spring banner, no one complained about it. Actually, everyone liked it. Honestly, I got it both times. And here's why. It is the same price of an arm pass. An arm pass gives you 20 pulls and 300 diamonds, with which you can buy one of MC's outfits. This one gives you 10 pulls only, and it doesn't give you like the diamonds, it gives you directly one of MC's outfits. The thing is, the difference between the arm pass and the this small promise pack is that you get the pulls in just a few days. Like the 10 pulls, you get them as actual Deepspace wishes in just like a few days, 6-7 days, if you like get a lot of daily activity points. While the arm pass gives you the 20 pulls throughout the month. So if you want quick pulls and one of MC's outfits, you can get it. I think the deal is, honestly, it's a good deal if you can afford it. Again, for low spenders, I wouldn't say no to this. I am a low spender, and I did get it both times. During the spring banner and during this banner. And then I got the other two outfits. So I don't know why this was not as well received as it was during the spring banner, but again, I think because there are other factors as of to why people didn't really, or kind of were complaining about anything, so they just added this to the list. But it's a cute small promise pack. It gives you some materials, it gives you pulls, it gives you an outfit. It was nice. I think it was good. So overall, like, what do I think of the banner? I loved it. I honestly, as a banner on its own, I loved it. I love the cards. There are some things like the outfits that could have been improved, yes. The promissory run being introduced during that time after the King of Dark Knight issue was not very smart, and it's expensive, yes. But this is not related directly to the banner itself. Like, they could have done the promissory run anytime during any banner. So just like the banner itself, I honestly enjoyed it. I loved it. I don't know why I kind of know why it is hated. Why it's technically why I am just like making this whole video to say I don't think the banner itself deserves all this hate, because I think the cards were actually pretty well done. I don't think it's fair for this banner to be this hated, honestly. So yeah, that was me yapping about this this banner. Honestly, yes, you will see me enjoying the cards through and through. That's why I took the time to talk about the banner. I do want to keep this like a series of like an overall, say, overview and just opinion about the whole like banner whenever it comes out. Like, I want to keep doing this. I hope I keep doing this after every banner, but I would just like share my opinion over what could be done, what could have been done better, what was really good, and so on. So I think I'm done yapping, and I do think that I can actually talk for longer, so I am pretty confident that I am going to be sharing my reactions to the other cards as soon as possible. So tell me, guys, your honest opinion now that UN Midsummer, it's now gone and done. It's just done. We're now during the Zane's birthday era. Just tell me your honest opinion, aside from all the drama and like issues that were going on. your opinions about just the cards, the outfits, the event, the event story, just your opinion about the specific banner, aside from everything else. What did you think? Did you like it? What did you like most? What did you think, or like could have been done better? Just share your thoughts with me in the comments if you want to. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have watched this far, I cover love and deep space. If you are interested in my content, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do like my videos, please do leave a like. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.